that this tournament we had an opportunity, to get the players in training sessions, multiple training sessions, where we can work with them and try to get back to our old habits, behaviors, principles of play, and that was helpful. And we're seeing that. We saw that the other night against Juarez, and again tonight. And yes, you spoke about being patient. RSL is a tough team to break down. A team full of confidence at the moment. And I was quite happy with the way we approached the second half. After the beginning of the game, sorry to track back, the beginning of the game was very good. I thought we put enough effort into it to deserve a goal. We didn't, but to remain calm, get to the half at 0-0, and then to come out with the same intensity and attitude the second half was a great sign. It's always a great sign of belief that that's the right way to play, and that the players have internalized that and applied that in game situations. So it was fun to watch. No, I think that has more to do with the opponent than it does us. I think these last two opponents were battling fatigue, both played in previous rounds, and traveled. So I think that has more to do with the opponent than it does us. Yeah, big stadium. No parking, usually really hot. That was my thoughts at the Rose Bowl. It's a cool venue. Hopefully we'll get a lot of fans out. Hopefully more for black and gold. But Monterrey is a top team with no weaknesses. It's just a very well balanced team, very hard team to beat. Also, for me, not a typical Liga MX team. It's a team who you could place in a European league and wouldn't look out of place. They're big, they're strong, they're physical, they're fast. They can play vertical, they can play slow, they can combine. They have some finishers and some excellent defenders. So it's just a very complete team, a very mature team, and a really hard team to beat. But this is why we're playing this tournament, to see these type of matchups, and we are looking forward to it. So we'll do our best to recover and to get some fresh legs on the field Friday night. Is that more than Messi?
No, yeah, 7 and 4.
Less games though, so if you go by game, it is.
Well, by game, yes.
Yeah, look, attackers are there to score or to set up other players on the field. And if it's not Denis scoring, and if he's attracting 1 or 2 defenders to open up and to free up other attackers, fantastic. So, yeah, Denis went on a dry spell for a little bit, like everybody else, before the break. And it's nice to see that he's back, refreshed, scoring goals, and being effective for LAFC. And more important to me, I see him on a daily basis on the training pitch and in the games. He's got a smile on his face and he's enjoying the game again. And that's really important for a player like Denis and the rest of us as well. So, yeah, his impact is short-term fantastic, but also long-term for LAFC. And I'd love to clone him and become more on the field. But with our rules and regulations in this league, it's not possible. So, no, I don't have an update for you with Carlos. We'll do our best to give you more information on a day-to-day basis. But he wasn't available tonight, and so hopefully I can give you better news tomorrow or on Thursday. But we just don't know. So anything further than that would be a lie. So yeah, Nathan had a good game tonight. Was energetic, got a goal, which is always good. Had bright moments, but also moments where you can see he's really young and still needs work. Everybody can see the moments where there's a lot of potential there, and we'll continue to work with Nathan and hopefully get him more minutes. The further you get on the tournament, the more difficult it will become, but he has a bright future. And Philip has had a good start with us, been a couple of days in training, and to get a goal on his debut is excellent. I think what you're going to see out of Philip is technically a very, very proficient player and consistent player at that age, which is not common. He doesn't make very many mistakes in the ball. He has a fantastic strike and pass, and we saw a glimpse of him tonight. He's a smart player and teachable. And I think we're going to see a lot of him as well. But it's really important for players when they do get their debuts or the first couple of games to have a positive moment, and he did tonight. So it really gives us a path to integrate him in the squad and to make him even better. Yeah, it's a good question. I think that also has to do with us, the way we treat games and the way we will set teams up to open up a little bit and expose them on the counter. And I think it's quite difficult to play against us when we go up. And that is something we talk about, we train, we know our habits and our principles. When we apply them correctly, we'll hurt teams when they do try to risk things and send numbers forward and open up. We can be teams on the counter. We can be teams who sit in the lower block. So yeah, when teams do start pressing and start stepping up, they leave themselves open, and we have the tools to break that down. So it's a little bit of both, to answer your question, and it's certainly something. It would be normal and for the guys and psychologically easy to sit back and just kind of let the game end 2-0. It's kind of over then. But this team doesn't know how to slow down, which is great, and it's fun to watch, and it's something that we instill in the players on a daily basis.